Hey guys, let's have a discussion. I invite Ohio State fans, as you're watching this, to have a little bit of self-reflection and then comment your thoughts on this video. I put out a question. You see the title of the video. I put out a question on the community tab saying, for Ohio State fans' self-reflection, did you or they overreact this year when it comes to their head coach, Ryan Day? And I got a couple really nice responses, and then I want to give my 2 cents on this. But Carl said, can it be both true that fans were justifiably upset at the years of underachieving against teams with less talent, and justifiably happy and pleased that the coach got it together and ran the table? And then also Demetrius said, no, the fans were right at the time. It was up to Day to respond in a manner that changed our minds, and he did. If I call a guy a thief for stealing, then he goes the rest of his life without stealing. I was still mad at one moment, and he deserved to be called a thief because he was stealing at the time. Appreciate those two for their great comments. Hey, it's their opinion, and they're coming at it. And I'm not an Ohio State fan, so I'm a guy looking on the outside in. Here is let's just look at the hard facts. And I don't even know if people even know this. But Ryan Day has an impressive record of 70-10, which is good for a .875 winning percentage, which marks the highest FBS winning percentage by a head coach of 75 game minimum since 1930. Now I understand. Like 70-10, guys, and he just won a national championship. Let's look at his previous records. Okay? 2019, 13-1. 2020, 7-1. 2021, 11-2. 2022, 11-2. 2023, 11-2. And 2024, 14-2. And here was my biggest thing as far as this year. Like, people forget about how close they were to beating Oregon in the regular season. They were driving to win that game and ran out of time. Howard did not slide down quick enough. And then, of course, we all know what happened with Michigan, which ultimately where the fan base has kind of lost their mind. It's Michigan. And it did not help things that Michigan won the national championship last year. And yes, the big elephant in the room is Ryan Day's record against Michigan as a head coach is 1-4. 4 out of the 10 losses in his career, as he is 70-10 as a head coach for Ohio State. 4 out of those 10 losses come to the biggest rival, Michigan. And so they lost that one. It was a close game. Ohio State played terrible and underperformed, and it was just a terrible, sloppy game, and they lost that. But it was close. If they beat Michigan, and we're talking about ifs, ands, and buts, but if they beat Michigan and they're able to beat Oregon at the very end of the game, we're talking about a 16-0 team. Now, you could tell in the postseason, they were the best team in all of college football. They got the dudes out on the perimeter. They've got a quarterback spearheading it. They've got a two-headed monster at running back, and they've got an elite defense. They put it all together at the right time, which is what you want to see, and they were able to win a national championship. And now it seems like everybody's kind of peeled back a little bit on Ryan Day for today. Now, if Ryan Day comes out and loses Michigan again next year, I want to know from you guys. This video is about you. I want you to voice your opinion on this. And listen, as you're self-reflecting and you're listening to this video, guys, appreciate you watching. If you haven't yet subscribe, join this team, join the community. We're breaking down film and we're talking about anything and everything football on this channel, college and pro. As you're intaking this video and self-reflecting as an Ohio State fan, it's okay if you say, I might have been wrong. Might have been a little bit too harsh. Maybe I was in the moment and look at what he was able to accomplish. Or you might say, no, we should have fired him and he got lucky and he better not do it again. I don't care. It's your opinion. Your opinion's neither right nor wrong. It's your opinion. I've been curious. Of course, Ryan Day was a heated topic, especially after the Michigan loss. Like say the 1-4 record versus Michigan, not good. And I think it just ramped up even more that Michigan won the national championship last year. And if Ohio State would have came out, lost to Michigan, and then would have got bounced out by Tennessee in the first round, yeah, Ryan Day was probably going to be fired. And he would have been fired with at that point, it would have been like a 68-11 record. A head coach being fired for being 68-11. That seems extreme. But Ohio State is here. And their expectations are there. So, I mean, he would get another job very quickly. But hey, I mean. So, I wanted to come on here and ask you guys. Have you self-reflected? Have you changed your tune? Or you at least just happy that he won the national championship, but you're kind of keeping a close eye on him, and if things start slipping the other way, are you going to be right back on the same train saying that he needs to be fired? Or here's the thing, Ohio State, they have the ammunition to kind of go on a run here. I do think it's going to be more difficult when you're talking about 12-team playoffs to be able to sustain a long period of run and constantly. You got to win now 3 games to win a national championship, 4 games, whatever it is. Like, so we'll see what it holds in the future for Ryan Day and the Ohio State football program. But he got the last laugh. But everybody should be laughing together because all Ohio State fans wanted was to win the national championship, and you won the national championship. Because here's my next question. Would you take being a national championship, would you take being the national champions and losing to Michigan? If you're saying you'd rather beat Michigan and win a national championship, you're probably not being truthful. So while I'm sure Michigan fans are going to have their day, they're going to be like, well, we won it last year and you still can't beat us. Who cares? You won the national championship this year, and it's always, what have you done for me lately? So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments section below. I hope you're not coming at me, but hey, whatever. If you want to, that's fine. Appreciate you watching this video. I'm very curious to see where you stand on this matter. It was a heck of a turnaround when you saw guns a-blazing. People were talking about that he was not even going to keep his job unless he won the national championship. And then they were just the best team in college football in the playoffs. And it was by far. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments section below. As always, stay humble, stay kind. Peace.